OnePlus isn't just a phone brand, it's a personality brand. The company carved out a niche for itself among Android enthusiasts and power users with its never settle motto and flexible yet slick software. The brand new OnePlus 10T 5G is a bit intriguing since the T designation is usually used for mid-year refreshes, but there was no OnePlus 10. It's newer than the OnePlus 10 Pro and has a few features that could be considered more modern. So what exactly do you get? Is this just any old phone or has OnePlus found a new way to stand out? Here are our first impressions of the OnePlus 10T 5G. Starting with the box, the unique tall design is gone and we have a pretty standard design now. There isn't much to see on the outside, not even the usual specification highlights. Let's peel off the shrink wrap and open this box for the first time. On the top, there's a folder with a few goodies such as a protective case, a Red Cable Club membership card, some stickers, and a letter from OnePlus. The phone itself is right below that, and you can see that there's some resemblance to the OnePlus 10 Pro 5G in the way that cameras are arranged. But rather than a separate band, the rear panel of the 10T 5G just bulges a little. You'll also notice how extremely reflective the rear panel of this phone is. The volume buttons are on the left, the power button is on the right, and there's no alert slider. There are small speaker and mic holes on the top, and the bottom is where you'll find the dual SIM tray, USB Type-C port, and primary speaker. I didn't get a very premium feel from the 10T 5G even though the rear is made of glass. It's quite bulky and heavy at 8.75 mm thick and 203.5 grams. This phone is available in a slightly textured moonstone black finish, but what we have here is the glossy jade green. We'll talk more about the specifications and cameras soon. Let's power the phone up and check out the rest of the box. Below the phone itself is a huge, heavy 160 watt charger to support the 10T 5G's 150 watt peak charging speed. All variants of the 10T 5G support this speed, and if you're worried about the safety, OnePlus has a laundry list of measures it has taken which we'll talk about in the full review. You can use this brick to charge other devices including some laptops since it is compatible with USB PD up to 45 watt. Finally, there's a red USB Type-C cable in the box. During the setup process, you'll see options for privacy and personalization. You can choose a system font, set up security, and even practice navigation gestures. We see a few preloaded apps including Netflix, OnePlus Community, and a game manager. This unit came running Oxygen OS 12.1 based on Android 12 with the July security patch. If you dig through the settings, you'll find quite a few personalization options. OnePlus calls the design of the 10T 5G burdenless, which is supposed to convey a sense of purposefulness and precision. That's a euphemistic way to soften a fairly controversial blow. OnePlus has ditched the familiar alert slider, one of its most visible ways to differentiate itself from other Android players. This simple switch apparently takes too much space within the body, and OnePlus says it chose to prioritize those few square millimeters for things like battery capacity. Other features that OnePlus seems to think its fans can live without, even at this price level, include wireless charging and an IP rating. Even the Hasselblad camera branding has been dropped. On the plus side, you get the top-tier Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 SoC, with an elaborate cooling system, up to a staggering 16 GB of LPDDR5 RAM and up to 256 GB of UFS 3.1 storage. OnePlus says you can have over 30 apps running in the background so you can always pick up where you left off with the top-end variant. The 6.7-inch Fluid AMOLED panel has a Full HD Plus resolution, a 120Hz peak refresh rate, and an integrated fingerprint sensor. It supports HDR10 Plus and is made of Gorilla Glass 5. The OnePlus 10T 5G also features a 4800 mAh battery, Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth 5.3, NFC, and GPS. The main rear camera uses a 50 megapixel Sony IMX766 sensor with optical stabilization and has an f1.8 aperture. There's also a pretty basic 8 megapixel ultra wide camera and 2 megapixel macro camera. The front camera has a 16 megapixel resolution. These specifications aren't really inspiring, but OnePlus promises rich detail even in low light, thanks to 10-bit color capture support and improved processing algorithms. Video recording goes up to 4K 60 FPS. The launch of the 10T 5G raises a lot of questions. Who is it for? Where does it fit relative to the heavily discounted OnePlus 10 Pro 5G? Are the trade-offs worth it? And most importantly, is OnePlus still OnePlus? All that aside, we're in the process of testing the 10T 5G to see how it balances its SoC power with camera quality, battery life, charging speed, design, and of course, the Oxygen OS experience. Do stay tuned to Gadgets 360, a detailed review is coming up very soon.